How's it going? Hope you're having a great day. I thought I'd kind of show my setup. You know, I added something new that you have not even seen on my camera. I added a grip to my x100v. I'm just gonna flip the video camera around so you can see the camera and I'll talk about it. So I'm shooting with the Fuji x100v. I shoot aperture f2. I just leave it there pretty much 98% of the time. I always shoot a higher shutter speed, so that's depending on the light. I like shooting a higher shutter speed because I'm generally shooting kind of quickly. I don't really hang out and compose for long periods of time and act slowly. That obviously will change depending on the light. If it's a low light situation, I crank it down. I'm not afraid to have this at a higher ISO. And again, this doesn't have built-in stabilization, but at least at my age right now, I don't have much issues with camera shake, so I can bring this down really low and really have not much of an issue. But yeah, normally high shutter speeds, cranking it all the way up, so I can, and that's, you know, of course with an f2 you have to do that with sunlight. Now this does have a ND filter in it built in, so that also helps. I generally use the EVF for most of my shooting. I will use a screen if needed. This does have the tilt screen. I don't really use that too often, but it's there. I have tape on this because I've knocked this up to continuous, and so yeah, to end that problem I just put that piece of tape there. And I really won't get into like the internal like camera settings, but I do shoot RAW, and if you didn't know, with Lightroom you can just shoot RAW and change your camera settings from like classic chrome, classic negative, all that kind of stuff. You can do that after the fact. You don't have to set it as one. So we'll go over that another time, kind of what I like shooting, but generally it's a starting point and I do a lot of tweaking from there. And I wasn't too sure if I'd like this grip, but it made me love this camera even more. It's literally perfect for it. So it's a JJC. I love how it has like this thing that you can pull up and actually twist it off if you want, so you don't have to carry a coin around. That's always the worst. But yeah, you can get to your battery and your SD card, no problem. It's built really well. It's a metal material. This actually can go onto a tripod plate as well, which is amazing, and it still has a tripod thread, so this thing's pretty much set up for you and set up perfectly for this camera. It feels great. It gives it the weight of like a little bit heavier of a weight for sure, but I actually like that, and that's actually going to control for shooting in lower shutter speeds as well. But this kind of gives me the weight that of like a, you know, a more sturdier camera. I don't know, it just has a better feel at this point. I was kind of surprised with that, and actually this may help counterweight the 28 that I would shoot on it, so maybe that's why it also feels more legit with this grip on here. I've been messing around with camera straps a bit more. I've always had Peak Design, a Peak Design strap with these links. I started messing around with other straps just for the fun of it, I guess. I think once I got this grip, I was like, oh, I'd mess around with some straps. So I got this Fuji strap I talked about in the vlog the other day. I was shooting with this in a couple of recent vlog episodes, but it was connected like normal old school style. This is before I had the grip, and I have some new connectors coming, and I have the Peak Design thing where you can add normal straps to it, so you don't have to have the Peak Design buckled strap. A lot of nerd talk there, but I'll show those off another day once I have the strap set up. But I do have the bigger Fuji strap. I haven't even used the strap that came with the x100v. I just took it out of the box, so I'll probably mess around with that. So it's just like whatever mood I'm in for that day, I'll throw a different type of strap on. I actually have some rope straps coming as well, so just to add a little bit of fun to going out, cruising around with the camera. And this lens hood is also JJC. I have a black one somewhere around. I want to try to track it down because that might be kind of interesting. I have a Tiffin 1/4 Black Pro Mist. This is on at all times. And for batteries, obviously I have the Fuji, but I also have these Power Extras. I have like 4 or 5 of these things, and they come with dual chargers, so nice alternative option for batteries. Yeah, it's kind of my external setup for the x100v. And again, I want to thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'll see you tomorrow.